Welcome back, boys and girls. My feet are cold. It's a beautiful day. It's calm as what? It's calm as a cup of tea that's been stirred 10 minutes ago. Makes no sense. This day doesn't make sense. There's clouds and all sorts of kind of scariness around, but there is no wind. So let's take this baby up and enjoy another flight. I'm flying around barefoot at, what's the time now? Like 20 past 6 in the morning. What a morning. Got it balanced out now. Trimmed up. Those clouds look way darker in the viewfinder. Might just fly around in the light. Beautiful calm morning. Absolutely glorious. Try doing this one-handed again. So I'm just pottering around here in about, what was that, 3/4 throttle roughly. Just keeping a little bit of height. Should probably maybe get some preparations for landing, at least do some touch and goes, maybe around here. Let's line this up. I like that approach though. Way too high. Way too high. Not bad. How's that landing? Right here, because I had to take off my shoes because I had wet socks. I parked all the way over there. I usually fly on the cricket pitch that's like on that side of the field. This is the first time I've flown on this cricket pitch here. It's actually kind of gross too. Needs a good like pressure wash or something. Yeah, so I had to walk through a whole bunch of grass to get here, and I'm flying around barefoot at, what's the time now? Like 6:20 in the morning. It's actually not that cold. It's much colder in wet socks. So that was a good flight. I can't believe how close I landed. Look at that. What? I'm right here. Look at that. So I've just been flying around this area up here. I don't know how good the footage is going to be. Came around, did my approach from this end and just straight down here. You can see my wheels, the tracks, straight through here. Hopefully I caught the first approach. I did a bit of a bounce and water splashed up everywhere. So yeah, I'll get I'll bring the plane over. I'll take one step onto the. Will I even have to take a step onto the grass? Come on, baby. I will probably have to do that because I think the tail wheel's a bit jiggered. Anyway, oh well. Oh, she's a bit wet. She's a little bit wet. Oh, man. Yeah, so I made some adjustments to the servo arm and control horn linkage. Oops, safety first. Alright. Where are we? Where are you, little friend? This one. My elevator servo arm and control horn and the arm and everything. So I readjusted the control servo arm here. Originally it was facing up, so I've swapped that back around so it's nowhere near the actual vertical stabilizer, horizontal stabilizer. Even though it wasn't touching, I just saw Adrian's model yesterday and it looked better this way, so I swapped it around. I also adjusted where my I think they're called the linkages, yeah, where the linkages went, so that I have more throw in all my surfaces, and it handles really well. I mean, it's pretty docile already. I've got, or previous to all my adjustments, it was flying just fine, at least for me anyway. Being a beginner, you don't want too much, but as it turns out, yeah, I can handle it pretty well. Like, this is calm, this is perfect weather. I programmed in dual rates. I was a little bit apprehensive just about how much throw I put into the control surfaces, because yesterday I took the plane up and it was kind of windy, and it stormed just well, it started sprinkling, but it stormed just after I left here, so it was a really good call to leave. And she was going all over the place. I'm not sure if it was because of the wind, probably because of the wind, I would say. But just to be certain, even in both high and low rates, low rates I programmed in 50% expo, and my rates only went up to 70%, I think I took it down to 70%. Previous to that, my low rates were 75%, and then my high rates I put expo up to expo at 30%, and my rates Buzzy bee, oh my god, it's a little bee, check him out. I don't really want to step on that bee, so he may have to move. Yeah, I put my rates up to 90%. So expo at 30, rates at 90, that's for higher rates. So I'm going to swap over this battery and get up in the air again. This wind is perfect, absolutely perfect, the amount of wind here, which is none. It's great. Coming in on approach. That was awesome. The sky is beautiful. aerial combat. Is that a magpie or something try to attack me? Man, this plane handles so freaking well. Look at this. This is what it's about. This is what it's about, boys and girls. Just chilling. Just chilling up in the air. Installing. And then recovering. I momentarily lost orientation then. Gosh, look at it go. Not sure if you guys can see that okay. Look at it go. I want to stay away from those goalposts. Just doing some little circles. Just a little bit of up elevator just to get us around the corner. Look at that bank angle. This is what RC flight is all about. Just enjoying being up here. Look at those clouds. You know what, when I got this plane, I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as getting a glider, and I gotta tell you, even though this isn't a glider, this is very pleasurable to fly. Let's do some little passes. Not exactly low, but she'll do. What's our timer at? 10 minutes 30 seconds. We're not using much juice at the moment. This is just one stick, one thumb, one-handed, one stick. This is how this is going down here. Hand on the camera, hand on the controls, aileron, and elevator only. We've got this baby chalked back to. Better avoid that duck. We've got our baby up at, what's this, 50% throttle-ish, maybe 55. Oh, look at it go. we sitting at here? 13 minutes. Still pottering around at about 60%. I don't want to go in. I got one more. I got the little 1300 left after this battery. Loop. Come out of it. Inverted, yo. Freaking hell. That was a tight loop just in front of my face. See if we can't get another one of those beautiful landings. Right in front of us, hopefully. Well, that almost took the camera out, but there we go. Look at her. Beautiful. And what do we got in the clock? 15 minutes, 16 minutes. I think we'd be chancing it going up for any longer on this battery, so we'll swap out for the 1300 milliamp hour and enjoy another 8 minutes of glory. Now, with that one, I'm just going to do, I think I'm going to do a few like little low passes and maybe touch and goes and stuff. Keep it under 100% throttle. I want to try to make my experience out here last as long as possible. Now, I did order another two 2200 lipos, so it's just some more 3S's. So I need my time's out here. This is a perfect morning and you want to spend as much time out here as possible. So yeah, let's get back up in the air again.